and welcome to Coping with Loneliness. Aims and objectives are: what is loneliness? Why are we lonely? Statistics regarding loneliness. How can you cope with loneliness? And finally, dealing with loneliness during the holiday season. So what is loneliness? Loneliness can be compared to a thick winter's fog. Like most feelings, loneliness is a difficult emotion to define. Although loneliness is very normal and in fact a healthy human experience, it has a meaning and purpose just like any other emotion, and it provides a cue and a clue to an unmet need. And so learning about its far-reaching effects is integral to understanding and changing your unique experience with loneliness. Why are we lonely? Despite the name, you don't always have to be alone to feel lonely. Loneliness can come up whenever we feel alone, unwanted or isolated. Loneliness can come up when we're around a lot of people but feel like we don't quite fit in, when we're around a lot of people but don't receive the support or connection we're looking for, we lose an important person in our life like a partner, family member, close friend, or we're alone and want to be with others. Additional examples of why we are lonely is estrangement from family members. Perhaps one is undergoing a life crisis, lacking access to quality relationships where we can share our deepest thoughts and feelings, mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, possessing different values or beliefs from the vast majority of those around you. Perhaps one is undergoing a spiritual awakening process, poor or underdeveloped social skills, childhood trauma or later life trauma, or health issues. Some statistics around loneliness and that you're not alone. 9 million people in the UK across all ages are either always or often lonely. 1 in 4 Australians feel lonely at least once every single week, and 1 in 5 Australians rarely or never have anyone to talk to when they need help. Loneliness affects close to 47% of Americans. 30% of millennials say they always or often feel lonely, compared to 20% with Generation Z and 15% of boomers. More than 60% of married people struggle with loneliness. 49% of older people in the UK say that television or pets are their main form of company. So how can you cope with loneliness? Ask yourself why you feel lonely. Do you feel lonely because you don't have others around you? Do you isolate yourself from others? Do you feel lonely when you're with others? So understanding your situation can help you take care and action where it matters the most. Avoid comparing yourself to others. It's easy to look at other people and feel left out, but appearances can be deceiving. Social media in particular can make people feel like everyone but them is surrounded by family and friends. But social media is only a controlled snapshot. You can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely. Feeling like you aren't as good as others is a feeling, not the truth. Give yourself some time, especially during big changes. It's common to feel lonely during transitions like starting a new school, moving to a new country or city, starting or leaving a job, starting or leaving a relationship. Wherever you're going through a transition, it can take time to settle in and find your new place. Loneliness may only be a temporary stop along the way. Think about what else is going on. How are you feeling in other parts of your life may add to feelings of loneliness. For example, mental health problems like depression or social anxiety can bring up a lot of difficult thoughts that make it easier to avoid social situations. Some other health problems can make connecting with others harder and leave people feeling isolated. In some situations, managing challenges in other parts of your life can reduce some feelings of loneliness. So find a way to take advantage of time you'll be alone. Time alone may be an opportunity to pursue a hobby, learn a new skill, get into a good book, listen to some music, or connect with nature. If being alone is a time when unhelpful thinking takes over, consider talking with a mental health professional. Some other ways can be to work on your social connections, so be strategic. Think about the types of relationships you want. Take it slow. Building confidence is an ongoing process, so give yourself manageable challenges. Be active and patient. It takes time to build relationships. Accept that you won't be everyone's friend, and that's okay. You probably won't get along with everyone you meet, and some people may not get along with you. This isn't a reflection of your value or worth. It just means that you haven't met the right group or individuals yet. Aim for healthy relationships. Identify and work around barriers and build family relationships. If you have helpful and supportive relationships with family members, think of ways to increase connections. Geography and other factors might mean that you don't often see each other in person, but phone calls, video calls, emails, and other forms of connection can help you stay connected. Further examples of coping with loneliness can be to learn to have fun by yourself again, learn to laugh again, practice mirror work, become your own best friend, become your own counsellor, be near people, volunteer, take care of yourself physically, learn to love joy more than misery, understand that it's possible to be alone but not lonely, and finally, holiday season. Every year, the holidays stir up a rush of emotions, therefore it can be challenging. That feeling of being isolated, misunderstood, or left out can appear in all different shapes and sizes. But by keeping the tips mentioned today in mind, or sharing them with anyone you may feel be at risk of experiencing loneliness, you can be the difference for yourself and others this holiday season. Thank you.